Do you have a big family or a small family? How many people are in your family? Do you live with your family or do you live alone? In this episode, we will help you learn how to talk about your family in English. First, let's talk about who is in your family. My family has 4 people: my mother, my father, my brother, and me. We live in a small house. What about your family? Who do you live with? Now let's learn how to describe the people in your family. You can say, my mother is kind and hardworking, or my father likes to cook. How would you describe your family members? Keep listening to learn how to talk about your family in more detail. Let's continue talking about family. A family can be small or big, and every family is unique. Do you have any brothers or sisters? What are their names? How old are they? I have one brother. His name is Jack, and he is 18 years old. He is a student at university. He enjoys playing football and watching movies in his free time. What about your brothers or sisters? What do they like to do? In some families, people also live with their grandparents. Do you live with your grandparents? I don't live with my grandparents, but I visit them every weekend. They are very kind and love to tell stories. It's always fun to listen to their experiences. Do you have any special memories with your grandparents? Another important part of a family is the role of each person. For example, in my family, my mother is the one who takes care of most of the housework. She is always busy in the kitchen, cooking delicious food for us. My father, on the other hand, is the one who works outside the house. He works in an office, and he helps us with different tasks at home when he has free time. Who takes care of the house in your family? What is your mother or father's job? In many families, pets are also important members. Do you have any pets at home? I have a dog named Max. He's a small brown dog, and he loves to play outside. He always follows me around the house and keeps me company. Pets can be like family members because they provide love and companionship. How about you? Do you have a pet? What is their name? Let's now talk about family activities. Families often do things together, like eating meals, going on trips, or watching TV. In my family, we enjoy having dinner together every evening. Sometimes we go on trips to the beach or visit the countryside. It's a great way for us to spend time together and enjoy each other's company. What activities do you enjoy doing with your family? Do you have any traditions or special moments that you like to share? Family is also about support. Families help each other in good times and bad times. When I feel sad or have a problem, I talk to my family because I know they will listen and support me. In my family, we always try to help each other. Whether it's with homework, a job problem, or just giving advice. Does your family support you when you need help? How do they show they care? Finally, let's talk about family events. In many families, special events like birthdays, holidays, and celebrations are important. We all look forward to these times when we come together and celebrate. For example, on birthdays, we have cake and give presents to the person whose birthday it is. My family also enjoys celebrating Christmas and New Year together, decorating the house and exchanging gifts. What about you? How do you celebrate special events in your family? What is your favorite holiday or celebration? Family is such an important part of life. It can give us love, support, and happiness. Each family is different, and that's what makes talking about your family so special. I hope you now feel more comfortable talking about your family in English. Keep practicing, and remember to share your family stories with others. Let's dive deeper into talking about your family. When we talk about family, it's not just about the people who live in your house. Family can also include aunts, uncles, cousins, and even close family friends. For example, I have an aunt who lives in another city. She is very kind, and she always sends me presents on my birthday. I also have cousins who are around my age. We often play together when we visit each other. Do you have any extended family members, like aunts, uncles, or cousins? What are their names and how often do you see them? In some cultures, family is not just about living together, but also about the roles and respect between family members. In my family, we always show respect to the elderly members, like grandparents or uncles. They are often the ones who give advice and tell us stories about the past. In your family, how do you show respect to older members? What do they teach you? When it comes to family traditions, every family has something special they do. Some families celebrate holidays together, while others may have special dinners or activities. In my family, every Sunday we cook a big meal and eat together. We call it Sunday family dinner, and it's a tradition we've had for many years. Sometimes we invite friends to join us, and it's always a fun time. What about you? Do you have a special tradition in your family? Maybe you all get together for a meal or visit certain places. It could even be something as simple as watching a favorite movie every weekend. Think about the things your family enjoys doing together. Now let's talk about family roles. Every family member usually has different roles or responsibilities. In my family, I help with cleaning and taking care of the garden. My brother helps with the dishes after dinner. It's important that each family member helps out, so the house runs smoothly. What are your roles in your family? Do you help with cleaning, cooking, or something else? It's good to help out because it makes everyone's life a little easier. When you live with your family, you often share experiences, both happy and difficult. If something good happens, like a promotion at work or passing an important exam, it's common to share that news with your family. In my family, we celebrate these small victories together, whether it's with a special meal or a simple chat. When something bad happens, like feeling sad or having a tough day, we also talk about it. My family always listens and gives support. How does your family react when something important happens in your life? Do they celebrate with you or offer advice and comfort when you need it? Let's move on to family vacations. Going on a trip with your family can be a great way to create memories. My family usually goes on vacation in the summer. Last year, we went to the mountains for a week, where we hiked and spent time outdoors. It was so refreshing to be away from work and school, and we really enjoyed each other's company. Do you go on family vacations? Where do you like to go? Do you prefer relaxing by the beach or visiting historical places? Family vacations are a great time to bond and relax. Speaking of vacations, sometimes families spend time together during special celebrations. In my family, we always celebrate birthdays with cake and presents. It's a tradition that makes everyone happy. Birthdays are a special time when you feel loved by your family. Do you celebrate birthdays in your family? How do you celebrate? Maybe you have a special cake or a fun party with friends and family. Some families also like to do fun activities together, like going to the park, watching a movie, or playing games. For example, in my family, we love to play board games on weekends. Sometimes we play card games, and other times we play games like Monopoly or Scrabble. It's a fun way to spend time together and enjoy some friendly competition. What do you do for fun with your family? Do you enjoy outdoor activities or indoor games? Now, let's talk about family values. These are the important things that your family believes in and values most. For example, my family values honesty, kindness, and hard work. We believe in helping others and doing our best in everything we do. What values does your family hold dear? Do you think these values help shape the way you live your life? Maybe your family values education, or being polite, or maybe even spending time together. Family values are an important part of every home. As we continue to talk about family, let's think about the different ways families stay connected. Even when you don't live with your family, there are still many ways to keep in touch. My family uses video calls to stay in contact with each other. It's a great way to feel close, even if we are far apart. What about your family? Do you stay connected through calls or messages? Maybe you send pictures to each other to share moments from your day. And finally, let's consider family support during difficult times. Families are often there for each other when life gets tough. Maybe someone in your family has faced illness or a difficult situation. In times like this, families come together to offer emotional and physical support. In my family, we always make sure that the person who needs help gets it. Whether it's helping with household chores or just spending time with them. Does your family support each other when things get difficult? How do you show that you care when a family member needs help? Talking about your family in English can be a fun way to practice your language skills and learn new vocabulary. Keep thinking about your own family while you listen. And remember, everyone's family is different, but the love and support we share are the same. Let me know if you'd like to continue or adjust anything. Now let's explore family values and traditions even more. In every family, there are things that are passed down from generation to generation. These are the family's core values. Things like honesty, kindness, loyalty, or respect. In my family, we believe in respect for others and always being polite, no matter the situation. It's something that my grandparents taught my parents, and now my parents have taught me and my brother. For example, we always greet people politely, whether they are strangers or family friends. We also make sure to help others when they are in need, even if it's just offering a kind word or helping carry something heavy. What values are important in your family? Are there any traditions that have been passed down to you by your parents or grandparents? In addition to respect, my family also values education. My parents always encouraged me and my brother to do well in school. They believe that education opens doors to a better future. Growing up, whenever I had a school project or a big exam, my parents would always sit down with me and help me prepare. They didn't just help me with my homework, but they also gave me advice on how to focus and do my best. Do your parents value education as well? How do they help you with your studies? Do you feel that your family supports your educational goals? Another important value in many families is spending quality time together. No matter how busy life gets, we always try to make time for each other. This could be sitting down for a family dinner every night, spending the weekend together, or just watching a movie on a Friday evening. In my family, we have a tradition of eating dinner together every evening. Even if we are all busy with work or school, it's a time for us to talk about our day, share our thoughts, and just enjoy each other's company. Do you have family meals or other traditions where you spend time together? How does it make you feel when you connect with your family this way? Now let's move on to family roles. As I mentioned before, every family member often has specific roles. My mother is the cook and takes care of the house, while my father works outside and takes care of financial matters. My brother and I have small tasks at home too. For example, I take care of the garden and my brother helps with the dishes after dinner. These roles help the family function smoothly and make sure that everyone is contributing in their own way. Sometimes, these roles change, especially as children grow older, or if someone needs extra help. In your family, what roles does each person have? Do you help with cooking, cleaning, or shopping? How do these roles help your family stay organized and connected? There are also times when family members have to work together in difficult situations. For example, when there's a problem like a broken car or an illness, family members often come together to solve the problem. In my family, when my mother was sick last year, we all helped out. My brother and I took over some of her tasks, and my father did his best to support her. It was a tough time for us, but we worked together to make sure everything was okay. Have you ever had to work together with your family to solve a problem? How did you all contribute? Did it bring you closer together? In some families, there are also certain family activities that everyone enjoys doing together. For example, in my family, we love to go on picnics in the park on Sundays. It's a way for us to enjoy nature and each other's company without distractions. Sometimes we pack sandwiches, drinks, and snacks and spend the whole afternoon outside. Other times, we like to take short walks and talk about life. It's a tradition that we enjoy every weekend. What family activities do you enjoy? Maybe you like going to the beach, hiking, or playing board games. These activities help create special memories and strengthen the bond between family members. Family holidays and celebrations are also a great way to come together. In my family, we celebrate birthdays, Christmas, and New Year with special meals, gifts, and sometimes travel. On birthdays, we always bake a cake and have a big family dinner. My mother loves making her famous chocolate cake, which is a tradition in our family. How does your family celebrate birthdays and holidays? Do you have any special foods or activities you do during these times? Special holidays are a great time to show appreciation for one another and to celebrate family bonds. Another aspect of family life is how family members support each other during important life events. For example, when I graduated from high school, my parents were there with me every step of the way. They helped me prepare for exams and supported me during the stressful moments. When I finally received my diploma, they were there to celebrate with me. It was a very happy moment, and I felt so lucky to have such a supportive family. Have you experienced any important life events, like graduation or a new job? How did your family support you during that time? Did they help you feel proud and confident? Family is often there to celebrate your successes and offer a shoulder to lean on during tough times. Families also play an important role in shaping our personality and values. Growing up, we learn so much from our parents and relatives. They teach us how to act, what to believe in, and how to treat others. For example, my family always taught me to be honest and kind to others, no matter the situation. These lessons have stayed with me as I've grown older, and I try to live by them every day. What lessons did your family teach you growing up? Do you feel that your family has shaped who you are today? What things have you learned from your family that you carry with you in life? Finally, let's talk about family communication. Good communication is essential in any family. It's important to talk openly with your family members about how you feel, what you need, and what is happening in your life. In my family, we always make sure to talk about anything that might be bothering us. If there's a problem, we sit down and have an open conversation about it. This helps avoid misunderstandings and keeps our relationships strong. How do you communicate with your family? Do you talk openly about your feelings, or do you keep things to yourself? Communication is key to understanding each other and building trust. Throughout our lives, family remains an essential part of who we are. Families provide love, support, and guidance, and they help shape the people we become. Whether it's a small family or a large extended one, every family has its own special traditions, values, and stories to share. Keep practicing English by talking about your family, and remember that everyone's family is unique, just like your experiences and memories. Let's dive even deeper into how family plays a central role in our lives. Every family has its own rhythm, a unique way of functioning that helps everyone feel connected. For example, in my family, we try to have a weekly family meeting. It's a time when we sit down together and talk about our plans for the week. This might include important events like appointments, birthdays, or any big family gatherings. We also use this time to discuss any problems or challenges that might have come up. It's a great way for everyone to share their thoughts and opinions. Do you have family meetings in your home? How does your family communicate important information and stay connected, especially with busy schedules? In some families, there are also specific family roles tied to age and experience. For example, as I grew older, I started taking on more responsibilities within the family. This included things like looking after my younger cousins during family events or helping my parents with decision-making when it came to big purchases. My grandparents, on the other hand, have always played a significant role as well. They share wisdom and offer advice when things get tough. What about in your family? How do roles change as family members grow older or take on different responsibilities? Do you feel like you have a special role within your family, whether it's helping to keep things organized or providing emotional support? Another beautiful aspect of family life is how different generations often connect and learn from each other. In my family, my grandparents love to tell stories from when they were young. They talk about what life was like before technology, about the challenges they faced, and how they overcame them. Listening to these stories has not only helped me learn about history, but also gives me a deeper understanding of my own family's past. Do you have grandparents or older family members who share their life stories? How does it make you feel to learn more about where you come from? Sometimes, these conversations reveal hidden family history or traditions that are worth preserving and continuing. There's also the matter of family support during difficult times. When life is tough, family members can be the ones who help us get through it. For example, when I was going through a tough time last year, my family really came through for me. They offered support in different ways. Some listened to me talk, others gave advice, and some just offered a comforting presence. Sometimes, support doesn't have to come in the form of words. Just having someone there can make a world of difference. Have you ever had to lean on your family during a difficult time? How did they help you? And how did it affect your relationship with them? It's amazing how family can be the source of both strength and comfort in tough times. Another important topic we should discuss is family dynamics. Every family has a different dynamic, and this is usually based on personalities, values, and even the environment in which you grow up. Some families are very close-knit, where everyone shares everything and enjoys spending a lot of time together. Other families might have a more independent dynamic, where each person has more privacy but still maintains strong bonds when needed. My family, for example, is somewhere in between. We respect each other's privacy, but also spend a lot of time together during family holidays. What is your family's dynamic like? Do you spend a lot of time together? Or do you prefer to have more individual space while still keeping close bonds? Family dynamics can be influenced by many factors, including cultural norms, individual personalities, and even life circumstances. Family traditions are also something that holds incredible value. Traditions are the activities, foods, and rituals that become part of the family's identity over time. For example, in my family, every Christmas Eve, we bake cookies together, and it has become a tradition. No matter how busy we get, we always make time to bake and enjoy the cookies together. It's a way of honoring the holiday season and creating memories that last. What traditions do you have with your family? Do you celebrate birthdays in a special way? Maybe there's a special meal your family always enjoys during holidays. Traditions help bring families closer and provide a sense of continuity, creating bonds that last for generations. Family rituals, such as regular outings or celebrations, can be particularly meaningful. One of my family's favorite rituals is going on a road trip during the summer. It started when I was a child, and over the years, it has become a family tradition. Every summer, we plan a trip to a new place, exploring different parts of the country, or sometimes even traveling abroad. These trips allow us to create new memories, experience new cultures, and strengthen our relationships. What about you? Does your family enjoy any special trips or holidays together? How did these experiences shape the way you feel about your family? Traveling together often allows families to learn about each other in new ways, which is a unique opportunity to bond and grow. In many families, there's also an emphasis on teaching important life skills to younger members. For instance, my parents taught me how to cook from a young age. Now, I can confidently make a variety of dishes, some of which I learned from my mother. Cooking has become a valuable skill for me, not only because I enjoy it, but also because it brings me closer to my family. Similarly, my father taught me how to manage finances and make wise decisions with money. These are skills I continue to use in my daily life. Did your family teach you any valuable skills, whether it's cooking, managing money, or something else? What life lessons have you learned from your family that continue to benefit you today? Finally, we should touch on the importance of having family rituals and celebrations for bringing joy into everyday life. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life and forget to appreciate the small moments that make family life special. But taking time for family activities, whether it's sitting down for a dinner together, watching a favorite TV show, or sharing an inside joke, helps to create positive memories. These are the moments that keep us connected and remind us that we are never truly alone. When was the last time you and your family did something special together? How did it make you feel? These simple moments can sometimes be the most meaningful. In conclusion, family is much more than just a group of people who share a last name. It's about love, support, respect, and shared experiences. The family unit helps shape who we are, and it's important to appreciate the roles each family member plays. Whether it's learning from grandparents, spending time with siblings, or working together through challenges, family provides the foundation for personal growth, happiness, and connection. And just like every family is unique, so too are the ways in which we express love and support. So take a moment to think about the special qualities of your family. How do you connect with them? And what traditions and values help strengthen those bonds? Keep practicing your English by sharing these stories with others. And don't forget that family is always there, no matter the distance. Now, let's continue by thinking more about the influence of family members and how each person contributes to the overall dynamics of a family. Parents, for example, often play a major role in shaping the values and habits of their children. They are usually the first teachers we have in life. They guide us through our early years, helping us develop basic skills like walking, speaking, and understanding the world around us. But their role doesn't end there. As we grow older, parents continue to provide support, whether it's emotional, financial, or even just being there to listen. In some families, parents are seen as the leaders, making important decisions and providing structure to the family life. How do your parents influence your life? Are they involved in your decisions, or do you have more independence in your family? And how does that shape the relationship you have with them? For many, siblings also play a vital role in their family life. Siblings are often our closest companions growing up. Whether they are older or younger, siblings often serve as partners in crime, as well as sources of support during difficult times. You might remember growing up with your brother or sister, playing together, arguing, and then making up. Siblings tend to understand each other in a unique way because they share the same home environment and experiences. They can also act as mediators in the family, especially when there's conflict between parents and children. Do you have any memorable experiences with your siblings? Did they help you during tough times, or maybe even teach you something valuable? And how does the age difference, if any, affect your relationship with them? Grandparents, too, bring a special kind of magic to the family. Grandparents are often seen as the wise and loving figures in the family. They've lived through many different experiences, and their wisdom and perspective can be incredibly valuable. In many families, grandparents serve as the storytellers, passing down family history, traditions, and life lessons. Sometimes grandparents act as a second set of parents, offering guidance and a sense of security. For me, my grandmother used to tell me stories about her childhood, which made me feel more connected to my family's past. Did your grandparents ever tell you stories? What kinds of stories or lessons did they share with you? Sometimes, grandparents are not just figures of wisdom, but also active participants in family life, offering practical help or simply being there to spend time with the grandchildren. Of course, every family isn't just about parents and siblings. There are also extended family members, like aunts, uncles, and cousins, who add layers of diversity and fun. Sometimes these relationships can feel just as important as those with immediate family members. Aunts and uncles often bring a different perspective into the family, and because they are not parents, they sometimes have a more relaxed role. They might take you on fun outings or offer advice that feels a little more lighthearted and less like a lesson. How about your aunts and uncles? What role do they play in your family life? Are there any special moments or experiences that you remember sharing with them? For some people, aunts and uncles are like second parents, offering support in ways that are different from what a parent might provide. They often help create a sense of community and shared family bonds that stretch beyond the immediate household. Cousins can sometimes be our closest friends growing up. Because you're similar in age, cousins often become partners for adventures, games, or just hanging out. It's a unique kind of friendship that is often supported by the shared family connection. Think about your cousins. Are they people you grew up with, spending holidays and weekends together? Did you play sports, share hobbies, or maybe even argue and then make up? Having cousins can create a sense of camaraderie and shared family identity. How do you spend time with your cousins? What are your favorite memories of time spent together? In some families, cousins might feel almost like siblings, playing a big role in how we view our family unit and helping make family gatherings more enjoyable. As we continue to talk about the importance of family, let's not forget about how family traditions help to strengthen the relationships between family members. Family traditions, no matter how small or large, can offer a sense of continuity and connection. These traditions help create a unique family identity. For example, maybe your family always goes on a vacation to the beach every summer. Or perhaps you have a special dinner every Sunday where everyone gathers together to enjoy a home-cooked meal. For my family, it's a tradition to watch the same holiday movies together every year. No matter how busy everyone is, we always make time for this. What are the traditions in your family? Are there certain activities or meals that bring your family together year after year? Traditions can help to remind us of the things that are important and create long-lasting memories. Do you have any special family traditions that you would want to continue for generations to come? In families, it's also important to celebrate milestones and special moments together. Think about significant life events such as birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, and weddings. These milestones can be even more meaningful when shared with those closest to you. My family always makes a big deal about celebrating birthdays. Even if it's just a small gathering with cake and gifts, These celebrations help mark the passage of time and allow family members to come together in a joyful way. How does your family celebrate special milestones or achievements? Do you celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, or other personal accomplishments with your family? These celebrations can serve as a reminder of what we've achieved and help bring a sense of pride and belonging to the family unit. Whether it's a simple dinner or a large celebration, celebrating together helps deepen the emotional connection between family members. Beyond celebrations, families also provide a sense of security and emotional support. Family members are often the people we turn to in times of stress or uncertainty, whether it's a job loss, health issue, or a personal struggle. Our family provides a safe space where we can express ourselves without fear of judgment. My parents, for instance, were always there to listen when I had difficult moments, and they offered advice and comfort that helped me cope with challenges. Do you find that your family provides you with a sense of emotional support? Have you ever turned to a family member for advice, or simply to have someone to talk to? In many ways, our family is the foundation that supports us through life's ups and downs. They are often the ones who know us best and understand what we're going through, even when we're struggling to express it ourselves. As we explore the concept of family, it's also essential to consider the importance of family time. In today's busy world, it's easy to get caught up in work, school, and other responsibilities, which can make it difficult to spend quality time with family. However, taking the time to be with family, whether it's for a special outing, a meal, or simply a conversation, can help strengthen bonds and create a sense of belonging. Do you make time for family activities? How often do you spend quality time together? What activities do you enjoy doing as a family? Whether it's watching a movie together, cooking a meal, or simply catching up, spending time with family is an investment in our relationships and can help create lasting memories. Finally, we should also acknowledge the role of family in shaping our identity. The experiences and relationships we have with our families often shape the way we see ourselves and our values. Our family dynamics, traditions, and the way we communicate can influence how we navigate the world as individuals. Sometimes our families help us define who we are by teaching us about love, compassion, respect, and the importance of community. How has your family shaped who you are today? Have they helped you develop certain values or beliefs that you live by? Our families provide the foundation for much of who we become, and understanding this can help us appreciate the importance of family in our lives. As we move forward, it's important to keep in mind that family isn't just about the people we are born to. It can also be about the people we choose, whether it's close friends who feel like family or people who support us in meaningful ways. These individuals become part of our support system. And just like family, they provide love, guidance, and a sense of belonging. Take a moment to think about who you consider family and how these people help make your life better. Remember, no matter the distance or differences, family is always there to provide love, support, and connection. As we continue to celebrate the concept of family, let's think about how we can nurture and appreciate those closest to us every day. As we wrap up today's discussion about family, it's clear that the role family plays in our lives is invaluable. From providing love and support to creating lasting memories, our families help shape who we are. Whether it's the lessons passed down by parents, the companionship of siblings, or the wisdom of grandparents, each member of the family contributes in unique and meaningful ways. And beyond blood relatives, the people we choose as family also play an essential role in enriching our lives. Take a moment to appreciate the relationships you have with your family members and think about the ways in which you can strengthen those bonds, whether it's through traditions, shared activities, or simple conversations. Spending quality time with family can bring joy and a sense of belonging. Thank you for joining me today in this episode. I hope you've gained new insights into the importance of family and how it influences our daily lives. Remember, the connections we build with our loved ones are some of the most valuable things we can nurture. Stay connected, cherish the moments, and keep celebrating the family, no matter what form it takes in your life. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, take care and keep practicing your English.